Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you all here. I decided to today, have a very short stream. Not sure how long we will stream. Potentially longer than I announce here, as always, but I guess not that long. And for today I thought, before I basically forget everything I know about Elden Ring, we should also start slowly here and there preparing for the Defeat Malenia on level 1, no damage taken challenge. That is still open. So we defeated her on level 1, but we got damaged a few times. If you haven't seen it, I uploaded on the YouTube channel. It's also here as a highlight on the Twitch thing here. And I nearly died like 5 times in that fight. I still wonder that I completed it to some degree. I don't know how I did this back in the day. I mean, it was a lot of practice, don't get me wrong, but it was not a clean or good try by any means. In fact, oh god, I think I didn't dodge one Waterfall dance without eating a little bit of damage. And usually eating damage in Waterfall dance means death. And for whatever reason, I kind of survived stuff. So that impressed me quite a bit. I haven't fought her in some time again. I'm not sure when we completed the Elden Ring challenge thing, because there was a lot of other things in between. Like we played a lot of Resident Evil here on the channel. Then there was a very long phase of Satisfactory streams, which we also will return to. And so it's some time ago. I just try to find this stream. No, it must be this stream where we defeated Malenia. Which date was that? Just out of curiosity. It was 4th of February, so it's almost 3 months ago that we fought Malenia, so I'm definitely out of practice a little bit, but it's better than 6 months ago or 8. And I just have to get back into the mood. What we might do for this challenge here, because I explicitly need to train, like the only thing, it's not the only thing I need to practice, but one thing I need a lot of practice in is Waterfall Dance. And I installed, or we could try out, I never tried it. There's a tool that speedrunners kind of use, and it is called the Elden Ring practice tool. I think that might be helpful practicing that. I'm not sure if it's as useful, because I think you can even force enemies to use certain attacks against you. If that is the case, then this is very helpful. Otherwise, you could maybe make yourself invincible or something like that. But that is less what I need. I definitely need some other stuff. Like I need mostly that she does the attack a lot, so I can just get good practice in it without going to too much trouble. Okay, so I loaded up the game already. What you need to do to use a practice tool, you need to start the game without the anti-cheat thing. You have to be offline. That should be the case with us here. You double check, definitely should, but I think you can't be online even in this mode. Yeah, you see we play offline. That's very important. It's just for practice here. Let me double check my sound here again. Sounds good, okay. That works. And let me allow you to hear the in-game sound as well. And maybe we just start the tool and see what it does. because like I said, I've not tried the tool yet. Okay. Interesting. We can put no death in. Spawn items. Edit stats. That's pretty cool what you can do here. What you can also do in this mod thing is no update AI. Focus, action, freeze, no gravity, no collision. That might be helpful. Show stable position, weapon, character. You can show hitboxes, walls hitboxes, low world hitbox, high world hitbox, death cam, gravity. No gravity, no collision. Action, freeze, focus, consumable, one shot. No update AI. Maybe we have to Google it, because that's for... Okay, my keyboard is set wrong, whatever reason. Force enemy to use... No, it has to do with the AI thing. Can spawn items, ashes of war, weapons. That is wrong though. Maybe I can even make that you can see the overlay. Yeah, that's how it looks. The practice tool, in case you wonder. Action freeze. Okay, let's maybe try this thing here. Without, this is speed, nudge down. This is my position. This is my position, so... Okay. Now here we see the hitbox of my weapon. That's interesting, so we can show stuff like this for hitboxes. That's pretty cool, I have to admit. Like I said, I've never used this tool, so I'm a bit out of knowledge here what to do. There's help. 0 to open close. You can toggle flash by clicking the eye by pressing hotkeys and I can even edit some stuff there in the file. Interesting. Yeah, we don't need the hitbox, so I can disable this, I think. Very curious what no update AI means. So we have to maybe experiment a little bit with that. Usually I would buff up here. I remember this move here quite a bit. So what does happen when I press 3? Okay, it just disables the AI, it seems. Interesting. Now we have a moment or two to do stuff. What did I want to do, chat? We are also on current patch here. Well, we have to do some research there. I wanted to mute this audio thing here. Okay. Now she's back to life, it seems. What else can we do? Action freeze home. We can die, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm just wondering what action freeze means. Now I don't see the point. I mean, this is kind of useful, I have to admit. Why is my character so incredibly slow? What did we play last time? We played Resident Evil, right? I think she also can't die. You know, disable her eye. Maybe now press home or something. Like, we need a button that she... We need a button, what was it? 0, not O. No death. All no damage. The question is, can we damage her? Or, for example, could we set up her hit points? That's funny, we can boost ourselves into the air. We can decrease the speed of stuff. No, that's not what we want. Stat spawn item. It's kind of interesting to see. Character hitboxes. That's also interesting. Let's see, world hitbox. High world. Oh, that crashes the game. Well, not a big deal. Not sure if the game crashes, if we have to start stuff again or not. There's a practice tool. No, you don't. Should not do stuff here. Close. And then I don't want to get my stuff banned. Okay, I started it wrong. No, I started over this here, so it should be the offline mode anyway. But maybe try to go online. But that is not what I want. I assume because the game loaded a weird save file here, this caused some trouble. I also have the FromSoft logo skip thing in. That's pretty helpful. Okay, so what else do we want to do? That's definitely the problem I have. That I would love to know. Let me check the file in the directory really quick. Pretty big file here. Let me just check something. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I'm on the Discord. Now here I am. I'm very curious how this works. It would be really interesting to see why stuff doesn't work. Let me see, maybe we find Elden Ring debug tool, maybe we find... Okay, it can give you a lot of stuff. I saw a video where somebody just was able to manipulate a boss into just doing the same attack. Question is, how did the person do this? Hmm. Okay, it's a different tool that the person used, but he luckily linked it. That is very useful. Okay, let's try that out. Because being able to just have one attack all the time would be definitely the most helpful thing here. Okay, that should work. That I can close. Let me just read how to install it. It says I should just run the game, then the tool. Okay, let's try the the other tool. Excuse me, it's a little bit sick. Okay. I would love to check before I use the other thing there. I'm a bit skeptical when my virus program says something's wrong with this thing. Might be a false positive because it literally has to hack into the game and do stuff with it. So it's not unexpected. I just want to double check for the tool. Oh, it's a pretty big tool, the other one. Sorry for having so slow progress here, but with tool stuff and so on, you always have to fiddle around quite a bit. Think we got it. Because where's now the list? Here's the thing. We start AR practice tool first. Oh, is there maybe also something like called like repeat last action? That would be so awesome. Show web midbox walls, desk cam, action freeze. I'm not sure what action freeze does. Okay, it is this thing. Maybe it doesn't work with all attacks. Okay, before I use the other tool, I try using this one here then instead. What's the button for it? Home. So let us buff up really quick. We have to do some damage first. Oh, I'm not... Of course. I can't describe what it is though, chat. Like, something feels very off. Okay, this is now the fat roll, that of course feels off. Where is... Here it is. Okay. So this time, I maybe should go with no dash. And... Usually I buff in front of the fog gate. There's a specific reason for it. It has to do with her positioning. It's, I guess, not that important here at all. Some automatic stuff is coming back. Yeah, I can roll into the attack. I should dare to do this. I know I got hit. Here we don't need to do, we can just do it like this. Now she should do Waterfall, and so we would be dead. But it doesn't matter. Waiting for Waterfall. It is. Okay, she does it all the time. Good, we did it right. Be dead here. I was wrong. I can't heal. I forgot that. It's not possible. Because then we are gonna die. But you see... There was a partial dodge. This is how we want to practice, basically. Make her do this attack all the time and see what we can learn from it. Wait, she heals. I forgot about that. This is the long distance dodge. That's easy. So if he flies up, we just run. Watch too early, but whatever. Another long distance dodge. Here we jump. Tried to roll twice, it didn't work. She kicked me out of it. We'll be dead. We'll be dead. And here would heal. I have trouble adjusting, getting close to her. Didn't get the turnaround again. Oh god, almost got it here. The first part is the most important part in the dodging process. Here would heal. Yeah, this is how I like it more. Still don't have the feeling for it though. This is how it should be. Okay, it was faster than I anticipated it would be. For me, it's important to roll the left side. Would be most likely dead here. We also roll here in the middle. Okay, this is now the easy dodge. Okay, it was not good, but whatever. You see, she snapped back into my direction. Now we get completely hit here. I rolled a bit too late. Could have been a good attempt. I often ask myself when I dodge Waterfall if it's a timing thing or mostly a timing thing, or if it's mostly an angle thing. It was too late. It was a bit too close. We have to be quite close to her. Oh. I rolled right into it. Maybe we can lock out the camera here. A bit too late. What here was not ready for it. I would love to, though. Not doing it, not locked in, is a problem. Here we'll be dead. But this is basically the practice I need, more efficient than the other stuff. A little delay between this attack and the next attack would be very awesome. Almost. Here the angle was wrong and I rolled, I think. There was an angle problem. The timing was kind of right. It's so hard to do it left, right. Like I need to dodge it this way. This is the best way for me to control it. I rolled along with her. That's the problem. Maybe I should focus less on her foot, more on my character. Yeah, might do the trick. We just walk around. I see the problem with this particular attack. She snapped back into my direction. Problem is the situation. I'm always very late in the dodging. That was a... Oh god. Of course I got hit here. Like, this is the easiest scenario, and she's away. You can just dodge it. Easy. This is the difficult one. But here we would have died again. It was not the direction I wanted to roll. We rolled along with her. That's not what we want. Like, the trick of dodging it is to basically roll away from her in the direction she dashes. That's only possible. I rolled again in her direction. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ah, that was unfortunate. The weird thing about this particular attack is also the norm, like, it has just far too much tracking. Like, this is how I can dodge it, but this here... Oh. I was surprised that I got hit there. It's very nice that this functionality exists. Like, this is practice-wise exactly what I need. That was. Almost a bit too late. I think the angle was good though. She snapped back in. This is the dangerous part when she does this attack. So what happened there? This time I did not run. Maybe not running is kind of just doing the trick. Yeah, that actually helps. And just should maybe not mess up the other rolls here. We're too close to the wall, we just move a bit back to the area here. We would have survived even though we got hit one time. Okay, here we might have died. This is possible if you run. That's how I survived in the past. Okay, I think I found a way to look at this. We have to move back to the center of the arena. Here we can now dodge both. Do it like this is also possible. Not sure why I'm doing this now. Don't ask me. But unfortunate. Well, very unclean, this dodge. That's a danger is maybe, wait, let me just go to this button. Show hitboxes. No, she doesn't show the hitbox I want to see. Maybe, I assume it's character hitboxes? What hitbox is it that we see there? Wall hitboxes. No, that's not working. This crashes the game, unfortunately. Very unfortunate, chat. But it worked. Like, this particular technique, I want to call it, is actually working. So we load the save here, we start Elden Ring. We start the tool. Oh, I should have... Oh no, chat, I did a mistake. In the boss arena it seems to kind of crash. I could show you something that is unrelated to Malenia, but maybe it might be interesting for some people. It is the Ordina skip. Just to give you an idea, it's kind of weird. Ordina skip must be before I find Malenia. You can't go through this fog gate here, and the reason why you can't just do a normal jump around it, oh, that is wrong, is if I think it should be the high world. It doesn't show here. It doesn't work. It's unfortunate. I thought I could show you the hitboxes. But yeah, there would be there's simply a wall. I thought this might be able to show the hitbox, but it's not, unfortunately. Well. Screw me, I clicked on online. Load. It's a bit fiddly if the game crashes. Not sure why it crashed in the boss room. But back to Malenia fighting stuff. Oh, no death. Action freezes this. Okay, so back to Malenia. safe dodge. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow, that was very unlucky. I'm a bit too slow there. Okay, so now she will do Waterfall dance all the time. Pretty nice. We will also heal up completely because we will get hit a lot. The problem that I'm facing is my roll is maybe not wide enough. Oh, that is unfortunate. Maybe try naked to get a bit more roll distance. Because with no damage taken, I don't need armor. If I'm honest. Oh, for real. Just to see my HP a little bit. Would be dead. Double hit I think is instant dead. Only if I get hit once I might survive it, but it's not an option. I wrote in the wrong direction, but why is that? Let's get her away from me. Like hitting the angle is just so difficult. Yeah, I felt like that was timing-wise almost good. I was a bit too late, I think. Yeah, I rolled with her again. Too much. That's how it should look. It was perfect timing and angle. Of course, I screwed up the middle part, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it makes it's easier to hit on a naked character. So we should definitely play her naked. This is too late, but I think we would have survived if I would not have screwed up the roll timing here completely. This was a distance I was too far away simply. Would be dead. It's not about just surviving it. Now it's about not even getting hit. I didn't trust in my angle there. Would be dead. He does a lot of damage, but the first hit, for whatever reason, does very little damage. Oh, come on, Chris. You can do better than that. This is how it should look. You don't need to run even. I think not running if you're very close is even safer. No, not like this. The angle is important. I think timing and angle both are very important. Because she just spins with you quite a bit. A bit of running is definitely needed, but not completely. This is death. If this ever happens. She snapped back into my direction. I never want this to happen. Otherwise, when you circle around her, this is too far away. It was too far away. It's just, if you're this far away, you can just run in the other direction. Oh god. Oh, here I almost didn't roll, but only get hit. That's interesting. Oh, she hit me that shit. It's not cool. Malenia, you are just annoying. Do you know that? What happens if I... It's funny. Yeah, we can do the equipment for a short moment. If you deactivate her armor, her AI with the other button, then it seems like she just continues spamming the attack. You can even play this heavy. This is a classic case from jump. Mid distance is deadly as hell. And she has when she flies up here, she has a weird hitbox in the air below her, so you can't run just past her. That's screwing a bit with sometimes with my input stuff. I think I got this now much better if I get the right speed and timing. The problem is a bit I'm never surprised by the attack. I know she's what's coming, so I can basically be ready for it. The problem is like this situation here. What was that? Just game just started stuttering. Confused me greatly. It's so dangerous when this happens. You have to jump because I'm too close. And I will be dead. Here's the middle distance part where it's just far too dangerous. Here I rolled into her. It's not what I want to do. Like this is the perfect scenario for me. This is how I can dodge it. Can we even make it safe and roll one time to this direction? No. Ah, this is so dangerous when this happens. You see how hard she really tries to get into your direction. It's so difficult. Oh, I rolled it. Angle was wrong. I was also too far away. I kind of need these edge cases practice. This is what we did. I need to practice the edge cases a bit more, like when I'm like this. Yeah, often angle was wrong again. Oh, almost. Like when I know it's coming like this, it's easy to dodge, but oh, here I got hit. This is also a thing I maybe need to find out what I'm doing wrong there. This was not good. Like sometimes she just turns so hard. Oh, this is gonna be death. This is when, like I said, I got basically stuck below her. This is how I want it to be dodged. This is the perfect. Like when I'm this close and I know the attack is coming, I would say I sometimes mess up like here, but I get a pretty decent dodge rate of this attack. See? The problem is definitely when I get surprised. Maybe we release her out of the state here and maybe continue the fight. What do I have to press? I think was this button to get the attack away. Doesn't matter, it's now too much. Let's see what she does next. She has now full HP again, which is not good. But I can't die, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll maybe practice a few other things here. Like here I should have hit. Maybe she armored, I'm not sure. Okay, weird lag, I'm not sure what causes this. Like, it was not good. Yeah, you need the timing difference here is also kind of. This I was surprised that she did this attack, but we dodged it anyway. Because practice. Why do we have so little damage though, chat? Oh, I know why. Because we get hit all the time and she heals a lot. It's one of my favorite attacks. Yeah, I like with... Oh, that was close. With this attack rolling into it. Here she can do a follow-up, which you have to dodge. I expected it to appear. I think we got traded blows. It's not good. And not about... Like I said, we need a lot of practice. This is also a good attack. You made a mistake. That's really good. I should have gone more. I was a bit surprised. We just traded blows with her. Oh, that was unfortunate. I think she will do Waterfall dance in a moment or two. I would love to get her away from this corner there, because I hate fighting in this corner. Usually you can accelerate this by throwing some throwing knives. Okay. Here we have Waterfall dance. That's the best outcome, baiting this attack from distance. I know it's coming. This was unfortunate again. The angle was off. This is also such a dangerous attack when she does sidestep. It's not dangerous if you play on parry, but if you don't, it's a really scary attack. Like, Waterfall dance is the biggest problem in this fight. There's some other problems as well for a normal moveset. This attack I need to get used to get hit. But that's the biggest problem. Second biggest will be spirit thing here was not ready for. Oh god. Of course. Armored move. Finally. Next phase. Okay, so second phase. I have to consider what we do here. How much time do we have here? I think we have enough time for buff rotation. Yeah, but if we do this buff rotation, then we lose definitely time. Armor, dash forward, armor move, awesome. Here's a problem for me. Half HP she will do Spirit Phantoms at some point. This is... Here you can do a follow-up. I would like to get a bit out of this corner here. This attack you can... I think you can punish with a roll attack. Only danger is her follow-up. Oh god, Chris, what are you doing there? Waterfall dance. Oh, beautiful. The practice, chat, the practice. I got hit there, it was not, the rest wasn't good, but the initial, if I dodge the initial hit and survive that clean, in a clean way, I'm already happy with it. When we beat her level 1, I had to dodge Waterfall Dance 5 times, so it was quite a bit. I get hit too much here, so we don't make progress to half HP. It might be half HP roundabout, maybe one more hit. That is, okay. Here we want to lock the attack. I want this attack to be spammed. Didn't focus here on the dodge now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This is the dangerous attack part. Oh no, Mr. Man, just get up. How am I supposed to dodge when you do stuff like this? Okay, this is better. 1, 2, 3. Man, okay, I forgot the last dodge. Camera, you are not helping. Oh god. Can't practice when I get hit so hard. That's better. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Two. My timing was off in the mid-section dodge there. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. This is so. The force dodge is basically the problem. Here was too early. Like the timing of the dodge this is also so precise. 1, 2, 3. Here, this dodge. I know what I'm doing wrong here currently. Problem is potentially I don't have time to get the distance I want to have. It was good. So close, it's kind of not that bad. The last one you can dodge by just sidestepping. I didn't know even that. Okay, dodging. If I'm close. I'm too close here. Okay, the last one I have to practice a bit more. Maybe it's a good opportunity to practice some dodge threads. Oh god, Chris, can you maybe not get hit by every single attack? Here would be dead already. Man, I can't get out of the corner here. What am I doing wrong, chat? Oh, Malenia, could you stop hitting me last, man? That's just annoying as hell. Finally. This is the attack I fear second most, because I'm really bad at dodging it. Like here again. Oh, come on, Chris. Just don't get hit every single time by it. kind of works somewhat okay. This also works. The practice tool though is very valuable to have her repeat the attack consistently, because just imagine you die here. No, we can't. Excuse me. Now we can't die, which is very helpful in of itself. And I always have to go to second phase, kick her down to half HP to get this attack here going. It's, as you can imagine, annoying. Too early. There is a way, so my strat, which I practiced last time for the... We defeated her already on level 1, in case people wonder. And I got hit though a bunch of times, not here though, because everything is one shot here. I think if being very close makes it kind of easy to dodge, says he, and just gets hit by every single thing. My trick is now to dodge both ghosts with one go. That's my trick. Like dodging, like there are 7... Wait, let me just count correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 ghosts and her as the last attack. He got hit again. God, I couldn't roll. I don't know why. Also, it doesn't help. The camera doesn't help in this thing here in particular. And now you want to dodge both. And this is very difficult to do, simply because the timing is so weird. I have to dodge ghosts 4 and 5 with one roll. That's a trick. Now 3, and I got hit. I couldn't roll. I was too slow. Maybe if I get rid of my armor, because this might actually help in this on the ground, of course. Being very close though seems to kind of help. Let's get rid of the armor here. Of course I get hit by the last one. I need to get some distance, so the worst case scenario here for practice is when Malenia hits me at the end, because it always is hard knockdown. 1, 2, 3, and now I want to dodge both dead. This would be double death. 1, 2, 3. I think it's when you're this close, it's easier to dodge ghosts 4 and 5. This goes 3, and here it's always the same. I don't know what I'm doing wrong though. That's my problem with this here. It is possible to dodge both ghosts with one roll, but it never works here. Usually I want to have a certain distance. Also, what might help is getting a lot of distance here. Like this. And then you can also dodge it. So it is possible. I don't have stamina, I think. Now I'm not even sure what my character is doing, but thanks camera. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Again. Don't know what I'm doing wrong, chat. It's one of my biggest problems. This will need a lot of practice here. But with this tool we can at least practice this specific attack. There's not much... There's some distance to it as well that is to be taken into the equation. It will be death. I hate it when Malenia hits me at the end. 1, 2, 3. Too early. Like, the problem is getting the feeling for the force dodge. Let me just check something, chat. This is wrong. I think you can dodge some of it without even moving. The third one has to be dodged right as well. Always do it wrong. Let's do this. I would love to get some distance, man. Just, come on, let me out of this. Love it when this happens. I hate the animation, the stop animation that your character has. That's what killed me there. One, two. No, this always hits. Third one you have to roll. But what is the play after this? Oh, Zuda. Yeah, it's much easier practice compared to the trouble we went previously through. I hate the last hit is always the most annoying. I think the easiest is if you are close. I don't know what I'm doing wrong though. Yeah, it was right, chat. I forgot the last dodge, but we dodged 4 and 5 in one roll. But yeah, stuff like this is really needed to practice this. For no hit, I don't even know how I dodged this last time, so we practiced this for hours. I'm still bad again. That's the worst part. I'm still bad at it again. Waterfall dents work kind of well. Too early. Like this. Also, I hope you're doing well, Bibzuda. Decided to practice. Let's get some practice going for Malenia. Oh god. I was so surprised that I did not get hit there. Being very close also, except for this here, kind of helps. The problem is definitely the distance you have. How's it going so far? Waterfall dance, I think I improved again. Not good enough yet, need some practice more, but I'm on a good way. 4 and 5 is always the end. 1, 2, 3. Here it was right. This is how you should dodge it. So 1, 2, 3. Oh. I was so happy I dodged this and then I forgot the rest. 2, 3. I'm getting better. I need to... Okay, the trick I used... I remember now what I was looking out for. It didn't work here. Because it's just so fast, everything here. But I look for the Force Ghost. Because that is the... I should not dodge on feeling. I need to dodge on reaction on the Force Ghost. It was too early. Oh, Chris, could we maybe dodge Malenia, please? How slow in your mind can one person be? Oh god. It's so hard. The stupid force ghost. Like, dodging the ghost in of itself is not the problem, but not getting hit by the afterwards ghost. We also practice, by the way, it needs a slight delay. And I'm now fully without armor. Maybe dodging a bit back helps a bit to have like the distance. Do I have stamina even? I must be dead already. Too early. Like, it's such a precise dodge. I was still in the roll when the force ghost spawned. I couldn't roll at the moment I need to roll. What this basically means is I need to roll the other ghosts kind of early. This ghost here must be very early. Of course, when it hits me, it's done anyway. Oh, come on, Chris. I pressed this button. Oh god, why? Like, the problem is when she hits me at the end, I have not much time to get into position as I want to be. This was lucky. For real. I think the best thing is actually, like, if you... Now I'm too far away, but being very close. But the camera is just very annoying at this point. Finally, we made progress. Too early. Didn't look for the ghost. Was not on reaction. Not sure why the roll didn't come out. Maybe because I was so close. What? Why'd she hit me? I hope it's not too boring to watch, but yeah, this is a practice we will need to do quite a bit. This is basically perfect, how it should be. And the trick is the third ghost needs to be dodged very early. It's such it looks easy when it works, but it's just so precise. This is also the right distance roundabout again. Just imagine how many tries you would have needed to just get here. And it's not 100%, unfortunately. Like, I would wish I could dodge this 100% and never get hit. What I would also like to try is lock her out and just circle around this thing here. No, it doesn't work at all. I think the safest way is when she's this far away and you can just run away for the other side of the arena. There's maybe one ghost that can hit you. That's the safest way to dodge. I'm not even sure if this here is now... You see how much range this thing has. I try to dodge this. This you have to dodge. The last two... Okay, if you run away... Oh, excuse me. If you run away, you have to dodge the last two. Can we maybe not get hit by Malenia? I don't even see what's going on here. If if you run away, you have to dodge the last two. I'm not sure if it's possible if you don't have enough distance. Finally. I was too late on the dodge. I should not... The one way only works when I have really a lot of distance. It's kind of funny that you can dodge some of these dudes by just running. Like the first two are very easy. I can just this. Not sure. You can. Let me just move my safe organizer a bit to a different point. Only her. I won't do... Like, at the end, some of the tries were also no damage. But my plan is to only do Malenia no damage taken. Sorry for the camera here. I think what I said last time for dodging this, that the third dodge basically decides the timing of the rest. I would be dead here, because every ghost here of course one-shots us. Just keep this always in mind. Yeah, here I walled too early. Like I said, if we have this distance though, I think I can get far away enough. And now we have the last two, and yeah, we can outrun her in this particular scenario. That's the safest way to dodge it, I guess, but only when you have the right distance for it. This is just pure muscle memory, unfortunately. Also, when I'm too far away, my timing doesn't fully work. Okay, can we maybe use basic game principles like buffering attacks that you always do, game? I understand this. I tried to instantly roll. Was a bit off timing there. Now already the first dodges, like you have to dodge this early. This was too late on the second third dodge. It makes it so once it when I got this right, kind of works. It would be even cool if I could just dodge these by walking, like this. I'm not sure if you have to juke the other dude. Like the third dude, you can't. It seems like you can't dodge the third dude. It was too early. I thought it was. I can even dodge her with just walking. So weird. Let me try this a few more times. Yeah. No, the third one, if you don't want to roll, you have to juke. Oh god. Oh Malenia, it's unfair. Can't you please not hit me every time at the end? And I'm so close every time. The camera is annoying as hell. Let's try it again. No, it doesn't only work. This. Not sure if I was too close now. That's a bit of a problem with running. Keeping the right distance. No. And at least it doesn't feel consistent, even if maybe you can do it. Seems very precise to juke the third ghost. I mean, we could try it like this, like juke. One. Okay, distance seems to be a problem with this particular method. So if you're close, I shouldn't do this at all, but I'm just curious. Nah. Oh, come on, Malenia. Could you stop hitting me? Finally. No, it's too early. I didn't do the look out for the fourth ghost again. That felt right. That's a problem. I'm so close and get knocked down again. I don't see a single thing here. For real, Malenia. Okay. Maybe now we get some order here. Well, last roll was too early, I think. It worked. It is not allowed to happen that I get hit there. I don't... The problem is also I can't find a more reliable method. Too late on the roll. This fifth ghost. Don't know what I'm doing wrong, chat. Okay. It's really just dependent on... No, wait, this attack is so hard to dodge. And she already has one hard to dodge attack. Now, if you can survive it, then it's good. He was a bit too early on the roll, which is kind of good. Usually I'm too late. Too early again. It's so hard. Problems we don't have, like on no hit or on no damage taken, we have, fortunately, like even on level 1 it would make a difference, because this is one shot all the time. How can I be too early there? It was too late on the roll. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, it felt right. I was surprised that I got hit there. Okay, even close it works, so it seems like pretty consistent at least. I also want to point out, every time she does this attack, I kind of hold my breath if it works out. What happens if I press 3? Okay, we can maybe take a short moment. If you press 3, I have this, it's called Elden Ring practice tool. And you can maybe post the link in chat if people are interested in this tool. You need to deactivate the anti-cheat thing. There's a explanation how this works as well. So just to get a little what do you call this? A brother, yeah. And on 3 you no update AI, so she doesn't know where I am and just continues doing stuff against the wall. Which I don't mind, because it's annoying as hell. I'll maybe link it also if you watch this on YouTube. I'll link it in the video as well. So this is the Elden Ring practice tool. And this freeze action option here on screen, you can't see my mouse cursor, but it's on the home button as a shortcut. And it basically is repeat the last action it does. It doesn't work really well with all her attacks, but with her special attacks at least it works, and those are usually those you want to practice. The no death means you can't die. No update AI is that she either does nothing, or when she's in an attack or is forced to repeat the attack with action freeze, she doesn't know where you are anymore, and just you can take a short break or something. Excuse me. Had to cough a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty cool tool. Like it helps a lot. Like you said. But it's with this is really easier to practice. I didn't know that you could that it was so easy to install. There's another article to deactivate the what is it called, chat? The EAC. Easy anti-cheat. What you basically need to do is create a file called Steam app ID txt. And write the number 1245620 into it, copy it into the Elden Ring folder /game. So there's a folder in the Elden Ring folder called game. There is also the Elden Ring .exe. And then you have to start the Elden Ring exe directly from there. Steam can even run in the background, but you can't start over Steam. If you start over Steam, the Easy Anti-Cheat won't work. You can also download it there on the file, and then you deactivate it, and you can also use mods and stuff. It was pretty easy. I thought it would be more complicated to get Easy Anti-Cheat out of the game, but it's not. You should not... And the game should be offline, of course. And then it works. And yeah, this tool here works pretty straightforward. With 0, you can open it. Not on the numpad, but on the other thing. I'm not sure if the numpad actually works. It seems not to... no, it could be. No, it doesn't. Numpad doesn't work. The other 0 button. You can close it. When it works, it also shows. You have to start the... the practice tool when you have started Elden Ring. So first start the game, make sure that the Easy Anti-Cheat is not working, don't be online, load the save game, and then you can start the, or even in the main menu you can start the exe from the practice tool, and then it kind of works. I don't have much experience with it either. But you can, for example, also show character hitboxes and stuff. So here, and weapon hitboxes and so on. Kind of interesting what you can do with this. If you use one of these two in this boss arena, the game crashes for me. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I will activate... Oh, the game is not in the foreground. I will activate her eye again. And now we can practice. The rest is no problem. It's always ghost number 5 that hits me. But having her repeat an action is actually very powerful, the freeze action tool. Like, this is really against her, that's basically what you need. That was far too early. That was also terrible. But this was pretty neat, I would argue. And the problem is really the timing of this dodge here. Was far too late. Oh god. Can't believe that. This was too early, chat. I can't believe it. I'm making some progress though, and at least kind of works. I have to admit, it was very strange starting the game and rolling. It felt really slow for whatever reason. A bit unfamiliar, that was kind of strange, but I haven't played... I know when we completed the game, that's definitely 6 weeks or so. This felt so right, the timing this time. time we got hit by ghost number 3. It's not as precise as Waterfall dance dodge. But it's still precise. But that's basically the trick. Dodging 4 and 5 on the same roll. Not like this. Oh god. Was still staggered. Such a deadly attack as a result. Can we? Maybe. The rest is not that big of a deal, I feel. It is mainly this timing here. It's kind of funny. How much practice I get here. It's kind of insane. But if also I hoped it would be I would be better at this. But still so precise. Changed my timing a bit. I was too early. Getting more consistent though, but it's really a practice thing, unfortunately. Like you need to muscle memory for it. That was a weird lag, didn't help, but we made it still. This felt right. What is going on with my game? Let me just try something. Didn't work. What do I need to do for this? No chance. Got to run out of the store back in a little bit. I might end the stream soon, so if we don't see each other, I wish you also fantastic rest of the day. That's really late for me already. I need to go to bed. So yeah, have much success on your trip to the store. Like I said at the beginning, though I think you didn't hear it, didn't plan to stream that long today. It was very spontaneous, my decision to stream at all. We don't even need to roll to these sides. Interesting. If I do this, though, timing seems to change a bit for me. What is interesting, what I noticed, like there's this thing that makes dodging 4 and 5, with Ghost 4 and 5, very consistent. And that is getting hit by Ghost 3. Every time I get hit by Ghost 3 and press roll, I never get hit by the rest. The rest is easy. It's only 5, 4, and 5 that are the problem in this thing here. Maybe only dodging into one direction is more consistent as well. Let's try this again. Maybe that's better to just keep rolling in one direction. Like this to the right and then all the others to the other side. In a specific rhythm. It seems to be more consistent, chat. I don't know why that is. Because I should dodge the rest. There was also... I think my computer has enough of this annoying stuff here. That seems to be more consistent, chat. Okay, maybe not that, but... It should not hit me. That's unfortunate if you get this close to the wall all the time. Yeah, it seems more consistent, chat. Okay, my tip. Roll into the same direction to dodge all of the rest. The first one I only dodged for good measure, maybe to position myself a bit better. But this is a trick, chat. I think we found it, we deciphered it. It seems like the double dodge, I mean I always dodge to the right. But it seems to be much easier. First dodge here and then only dodge in a certain timing into this direction. Yeah. Very consistent, chat. And consistent is what we like. Change the timing a little bit. Okay. It's still... There's some timing stuff going on. But it seems more consistent than my other trying. I'm also doing this now only by feeling. There was a lag that killed my timing there. Probably because the fight is going on so long. There are many particles and stuff that kind of shakes the stuff a little bit. I know what it is, chat. Maybe... Even distance seems to be not that big of a deal. What is it? What is the difference? Maybe it is really this timing here? Maybe it's... I just have the timing now down. You know what I mean? If I now go to my old stretch, which is this one here, I also hit it very often. I think it has to do with the timing and the rhythm. Then I dodged this first one, and then the other one basically appear out of it. But I feel like this is still far less consistent. Like when I just go here and was too early. The timing was off. This felt right. This felt wrong. I want to try this with the others thing again. It's always Ghost 5 that hits me. It was too early. I have to admit, I don't know what it is. I mean, this works as well. But it feels more consistent the other way. I just want to try something. Yeah. And I was doing a lot of this now. By feeling. I try to do this also with visual confirmation. So when the force goes, spawns and dashes, I have to do the roll, but not too early. Was a bit delayed here. But like I said, it seems strange that this here seems to be much easier for me. I don't know why that is, but that's good, because more consistency is what we need. Look at this. basically... I think I did the old routine again. The timing was completely wrong here. Dodge, 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 dodge. That's the timing of it. Not sure if I can make you hear it. Was wrong, obviously. And I can't press as loud. Excuse me. But yeah, it's very interesting. I know why it works. That was too early. I knew I would get in trouble. Had to wait a frame or two longer. But yeah, this method seems to be much easier. Meh. 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 I was too late. Meh. 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 I don't know what it is. It's really weird. We'll dream from this attack. Of this attack. Fine, we got this timing as well, but I think this is definitely the easiest way to do. I think what it is maybe that I can focus. And when you do the left and right switch, I think you maybe. I could imagine that because roll spamming is so powerful in this game, and maybe when you switch the direction, the roll spamming doesn't do the trick anymore. You know what I mean? Like, maybe doing this left and right, you lose some iframes. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Like, when you maybe chain rolls into the same direction, they become a little bit safer. And you can maybe roll better. Maybe it's also the positioning that helps. Really hard to tell. But this is much easier. I don't know why that is. But it helps to roll first to the left and then the other to the right. Okay, yeah, I just was not focused, but... Like roll this and then... I think I can... Because, as said, the third roll, I think, decides if you dodge this correctly or not. So if you roll this here, I think I can focus a bit better on the third dodge and dodge it in a better timing. And as said, you have to hit basically the timing as if you would get hit and have a short recovery time from the third roll. Because when you get hit by roll number 3, if I get hit here, now it didn't work, but usually I roll then the other rolls. Let's take a short break. Okay, sorry. Oh, look. Malenia's just thinking, oh, what's going on? It's much easier. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's a combination of all those things. But I'm kind of happy that I accidentally found a way for me personally. I'm not sure if it's good for everyone to dodge it like this, but for me this here works the most consistent. If I don't, this was just my mistake, but it's also an attack where I probably can't talk much because I need to focus here quite a bit. And this here only I think helps a bit to not roll too weirdly, you know, positioning wise around her. Maybe it changes because her range is a circle, I guess. Was too early, he got hit. God. I'm losing here my focus. Oh, come on, Mr. Character. Can we not do weird stuff all the time? Okay. Yeah, I feel very confident in dodging this. I don't have a 100% dodging rate on it, but it's more consistent than the other way I dodged it. It's even a wonder that I survived this attack, even though we've also practiced it quite a bit. Oh, was so much practice there. Holy moly. Nah. It could also be because when you do the left, right thing, that your stick, you have to have a small delay, you know what I mean, a few milliseconds till you go into the other direction. It makes it maybe more precise, and here you can just focus on the button press and don't waste any time on this. That's maybe what's doing the difference. Currently I'm also messing up my timings here a bit. Oh, come on. Love to not... Yeah, I think it might also be a roll spam thing. That when you have to change directions, that you are a bit more handicapped with... Man! Why do I get hit there? Let me just finish my sentence. Yeah. I think it's definitely that I can react a bit better to the other thing. Or maybe a bit cocky there that I didn't dodge it. For real. Oh, Malenia, can you stop hitting me so hard? Just want to try something. Thank you. It is possible. But it's too dangerous. I would never do this more swag strat when you can dodge it without rolling. But it's possible, I think, to dodge it completely without rolling. Oh, come on. But the distance is definitely also kind of important. Thanks. Another question, does it make a difference if I just dodge here? Could also just dodge left all the time, maybe. Maybe it's even safer because the other ghost doesn't reach you that well if you dodge left. Yeah. Left is not bad. What happens if I dodge the first ghost right and then the others left? A bit weird. No, that's not good. I know why that is though. I think it has to do with the positioning. Yeah, right is maybe either completely left. A bit problematic because of my position here. Bonk. Yeah, it's not bad to be honest. I guess now that I got the rhythm. That was terrible. Though I still like this one here. Was too late on the third dodge. Yeah, it's problem is a bit the space, I think. That's why I like this here a bit more. On the other side, being able to do both is maybe also not that bad. Know what I mean? Like here we can just use a little bit less space of the arena that I like kind of with this method. Versus this here. Like here the space we might run out in a moment space wise, but it's also working. This is just not a good position. Yeah, I think that's the trick. Left, right is far too precise for me. It's possible, and we practice it. I'm pretty decent at it, but I feel like this is just so much easier. Yeah. This is also pretty safe, so... This here, though, completely right, is not good. There the timing is weirdly different. Okay, this is basically a death scenario. No clue what's even going on here in this corner, and I can't get out. Yeah. Oh, we got to practice. They're much easier than Waterfall dance. Like the other method. I even do it both sides. It's maybe a good thing that I can do both. And this particular dodge there, the one that has to come very fast. You go only to the left. I think the good thing on the left side dodges, you only have to dodge 4 and 5 doesn't hit you. I still think this here is my favorite. That he and gets completely hit. Well, the left one has definitely left one is actually better, I think, but I like the other one a little bit more. Too late. Oh god. Sorry for the frame drops. How did I get hit there? No. Yeah, Chris, let's get hit by every single attack she has. Yeah, at the end it doesn't matter too much in which direction you roll, actually, because it's not that close. It's mostly 4 and 5 that are the problem in the ghost order here. This is a bit dangerous because here in the... if you dodge right, you have to dodge 2 ghosts at once, which is of course kind of dangerous. If you do it like this. It works. If you dodge only to the left, you don't have to do this. You only have to dodge ghost 4. Because the other ghost doesn't reach you if you dodge to the left. That's actually a very important detail. Okay, so let's maybe try something completely crazy. Let's dodge this right. Isn't too great. Oh, come on, Malenia, don't hit me last. What is wrong with you, woman? Why do you hate me so much? Can work, but it's kind of strange. Nah, no. Right is definitely not the best side if you don't position yourself correctly. Can I maybe stop getting hit by this? No, I would definitely say left is the easiest. Because you only have to dodge this one. Oh, come on. How I not dodge that? Difficult part I dodged. This here also works surprisingly well. I don't know why that is. Like I said, it could be multiple reasons. Like first to the left, the others to the right. I usually dodge this completely then, but the other way, like left, is much safer. Because you only have to dodge... What is wrong with me that I always get hit by that? Like for the practice, it's always terrible if Malenia hits you at the end because she hard knockdowns you and you can't position yourself well. This is actually the easiest way left. Just go all left. Because here, I only have to dodge this one. This other ghost doesn't hit me. And if I do it like this, I have to dodge 2 at once. There was a positioning problem here. But if I do this... See, I have to dodge 2 ghosts with 1 roll. Like ghost 4 and 5. I have to iframe on 1 roll, which is in theory more tricky, but it is doable. I don't know why I like this here a bit more than the other one. Of course, screwing up here completely now. And if you dodge left, the ghost 5 can't hit you. I think that makes it actually pretty good. So you have to only focus on the 4th ghost, and then your next ghost is 6 then. And of course, Malenia is final ghost. I'm very happy though that I found this way for me. It doesn't need to work for everyone, it just have to work for me. Oh god. This should never happen. And then, because this is one of the attacks I fear second most after Waterfall Dance. Was always bad at dodging it. Now we've found like a way to be decently consistent with it. I just should not spam there. That's my, like it's this concentration thing here at this point. It's too late on the roll on 3. Oh, thanks for the frame drop. I think it's the particle effects of her that sometimes... Or maybe if you move to a certain part, it loads an area or something like this. I don't know what's going on there exactly. But this boss fight often, I've sometimes... Usually it's 60 FPS consistently, no problem at all. And then suddenly, sometimes the game stutters for a moment, like it's loads something. Like I said, I mean, it's not bad if you know both things. Said he and just gets completely annihilated. Oh, come on, Malenia. Could you not hit me at the end? It would be so much appreciated. Oh. Do this. I need to reset the arena. Because you're just... Thank you, finally. Need to get out of this hell loop of terrible camera stuff. What am I doing there? Might mess with my timing completely. See, so now that I kind of get this here as well consistently. If I'm not screwing up here. It's kind of surprising that it's... I used to try it like this. And then here I always get 500 times hit. Also, thank you, Mr. Cameraman. The problem is, of course, besides trying to defeat her no damage taken at some point on level 1, it's definitely the problem that, yeah, this one-shots me anyway. So this is an attack, doesn't matter if I play no damage taken or not, it's just insta-kill on level 1. And this... kind of surprised that this is how I did it, because this is basically the swag way of doing it. I mean, the truly swag way would be... Nah, here I would have to roll. Would be doing this without rolling. Or something like this. You can dodge the first 2 ghosts, you can dodge without rolling. It's kind of funny. The third one is also possible. But I'm not sure where to go next after that. That's not good. I need some distance to see it. But yeah. And the rest I don't know. But the first 3... Even though the third one is really, you have to juke. You have to change your direction when he comes out to dodge. What would happen if I just dodge backwards? That doesn't feel good. You can't dodge into her. Too dangerous. Oh god. But yeah, I would definitely say this challenge, without practicing tools, nightmarish. I can't believe that I did this in the past without a practicing tool. We're getting good at this. That's the most important part. Problem is, she also has some normal combat stuff that I often get hit. So that I also need to practice. That was a swag dodge. Yeah. I think this here though, for everybody wondering which is the easiest, I think just go only left is the easiest. Because ghost number 5 can't hit you here. So you have to don't worry to dodge 2 ghosts on one go. You just have to dodge the very fast force ghost, which is a little bit offbeat in the timing. Like, this comes and then instantly the guy who has hit me, it's ghost number 4, the first one, instantly have to dodge. So you just have to watch out at ghost 3. I think this is much easier compared to the other thing. But I have to admit, I kind of like this one here. I don't know why it works so well. Must be a mixture of positioning and rolling to the same side, chaining the rolls, giving you better iframes or so, compared to left, right, left, right, left, right. You can see it's really inconsistent for me. It worked now, it was swag, but yeah. It is interesting. It would be really awesome though. That's the only thing I don't know. If you could dodge Malenia without rolling at the end. If you do something like this. Okay, that was a lag. It's too late on the third roll there. Yeah, that's basically the trick. The third roll decides if you dodge the rest. This 3 and 4 and goes 4 and 5. It's always the same basically, but it gets more consistent. But yeah, not dodging Ghost 5 at all, I think it's just... that's the move, basically. So I think I will go with left, because I need consistency in the fight, and I only get consistency in the fight when I do... Is there a way... oh god. Is there a way to dodge in a way that I land right behind her? Like this? Yeah, rolling back I assume would be the direction for the last roll. Oh, that's funny. That's a counter? Even though her attack is frozen, she did a different attack there. That's interesting to see. Ah, roll back. Okay, okay. That's the next pro step to learn dodging it. Do this. Yeah, this is now terrible, of course. Because she... In the game, I think she can, in theory, do it twice in a row. But I think it's very unlikely for it to happen. I was too slow here. Too much swag. Oh god, he completely heals from a hit here. See how much he healed there? I mean, usually when the last hit hits, you're usually dead. Except you have a lot of HP. That was complete swag. I'm a bit scared of the last input. Like, yeah, here, especially when the game suddenly starts doing a lag. I have to get rid of that. Maybe it's also because of the mod or something, I'm not sure. But this is basically how it should look. It's interesting that she can do a kick here. Oh, she even did a interesting follow-up here. It seems like it's like an auto counter, or just a chance that she does this as a counter attack or something. But yeah, rolling back is the direction to get stuff done. You just kill her AI really quick. So I can take a short break here. But yeah, very interesting to see. And this, yeah, as I said, this mod thing here is insanely powerful. It really helps a lot practicing. Because this attack just is so like, I'm so bad at dodging it, or I was. Now I feel like I'm kind of decent. No, I need to be, like, we need a lot, or I need a lot more practice with Waterfall then, so that's the next thing. And then the rest is just tiny details in the fight, like with the normal attacks. Like she has certain attacks. That's the thing I should also practice here in this particular context. I most likely, like, it makes no sense to fight her with armor, if I'm honest, on a no damage taken attempt. But on level 1, of course, if you want to survive some hits, it makes sense. Not even sure if my equipment here is good. It doesn't matter too much. What is if I'm now slower? No, it's the same. It's a bit slower, but it works. Promise, I need to get away from... Like, I want to have a certain... Oh, come on, Malenia. Could you not do this all the time? It makes me really angry right now. Like, come on. Get away from me. I need to reset the distance. Oh, again. Can you just leave me alone for a moment? That I can get the distance, yeah, please? Boy, I'm completely out of the rhythm, and I don't want her to be this close. Finally, man, that was annoying. Camera's so terrible in this game. Yeah, it also works with armor. It wouldn't say make no difference. It definitely, you feel a bit slower with the armor. It's a bit off. It's not too bad. It's possible. I think though, as said, just going left all the time. That. Not sure how much recovery she has. You see how fast she can do this attack in a row? So I think there's basically no recovery after this attack as well. So hitting her once is possible. If I would roll in the right direction and do this here. Then I also risk kind of not getting away enough. This is probably the safest way to roll back. Of course you have to dare to do this in level 1 run. Was too close here. Position's also kind of annoying. Still I really don't like though when I'm too close. That's definitely one of the problems. Yeah, I was too slow my head to make the directional change that I need to do. Again. I'm not sure if I should swag the roll directions like this. The good thing about the going left part is the first ghost I can dodge without even rolling, you know? So it's basically an auto dodge. Could even save this, consider saving the stamina there also, but I think it's not necessary. It was too early. So yeah. Okay, I would say I press this button here and release her from her curse to only do one particular attack. We traded blows. The most difficult part of Malenia fighting is attacking her. Yeah, I usually do a jump attack. This is Waterfall ends. Would have survived on a... No, I would be dead, but... This is a very dangerous attack. Armored move. I got hit here. Didn't expect this. Oh, that's Waterfall Dance. I thought it was a different attack. Not sure if I hit her. I think I only hit her. It's not Waterfall Dance. This is so... Double hit is so dangerous at some of these attacks here. Because this weird armored move she can do. You can hit, you can punish the kick, but she can fly up, and she often does. See what I mean? Double hit here again. Too greedy. Can't do this double hit here. Would have killed me. Very dangerous. It is so hard to see what she's doing there. Guess I have to dodge. Don't need to panic here, it seems. But my positioning is good. Side dash is one of the... This is a dangerous one. This is Waterfall Dance. Dodged in the wrong direction. Dodged completely in the wrong direction. Man, I also hate fighting here so close to the wall. Would love if we could maybe fight more close to the middle of the arena. This is my favorite attack, except when she does this as a follow-up. This double hit is so dangerous. Oh, for real. I was unfortunate. Didn't realize this attack could happen again. That was lucky. How did I not dodge this game? This double hit, if I'd hit twice... This is also one I need to... This is also dangerous because the AoE is much bigger than you would expect. You do it again, for real. Oh man, it's so hard to see these attacks. This attack I really hate, this flying up stuff. I said the double hit when she does oh, this attack we haven't seen in a while. Oh, I timed it right. Then you can get like 3 hits here. That's Waterfall Dance. This time I thought identified it, and we dodged it perfectly. Perfect dodge, by the way. Oh no, this would have been so sad if I died there. There's a lot of work still. A lot of practice I need for this particular fight. I hate when she does this. Waterfall Dance. Would have survived. No, now we'll be dead, but I think the first one I could have survived. Okay, I did not expect that she goes instantly with a weird move like this. What is this? How did I not dodge this? This is a dangerous attack. Double hit again. Let's see how much practice there's still. Too early. So yeah, that was Malenia practice for today, I think. I practiced a bit longer than I thought I would, but yeah, Waterfall Dance. I need a lot of practice still, especially in phase 2, I think, because it's harder to see if she does Waterfall Dance. I call it the barrel wall, like she spins around one time. That's how you differentiate it from the other flying up attacks. But yeah, understanding this in a fraction of a second and do the right decision is really tough. My dodging still needs to, I need to get more consistent with Waterfall Dance dodges. They sometimes work perfectly, sometimes not. That's, I think, where I might lose a lot of tries later on when we go into the actual tries beyond practice. But that's still off. I'm very happy that the Spirit Phantoms I now kind of managed to dodge somewhat well. And that is, in my opinion, already worth quite a bit in this very tough challenge. Like, defeating her, no damage taken. Like, there's so many hits you have to dodge in a Malenia fight. Like, it's not like you just dodge 5 attacks and then it's then you are done. But you have, like, there's so many attacks, and even her normal attacks are already kind of very fast often, and you need yeah, so much stuff to do. So like, there's some ideas you need to get your head around, like how to dodge them and so on. Like, there's one attack I would have just to dodge 2 times left, but I never do this. I always want to go, I dodge forward into the attack and then try to dodge right of her, and that kills me a lot. Little details like this, like she has this weird backswing attack that has a really weird hitbox. That often catches me off guard or kills me. But sometimes I dodge it, sometimes I play a little bit more passive. It's very dangerous fighting Malenia, attacking her. Like, that's most scary part, because she has some armor moves that are really annoying. And yeah, for that sometimes I used the Rivers of Blood, my katana ability. That has a bit of range, it makes it a bit safer to attack her, and then she attacks. She often does like a dash or something. She becomes a bit more predictable if you hit her. Sometimes she also goes back and so on, and you have like a chance for attacking her again. So there's definitely a lot of nuance. Like, it was a terrible fight now at the end, but you see there's a lot of practice still ahead. But it was a good refresher of my knowledge and what I knew today. Like, I was better at dodging Waterfall Dance like 3 months ago in February or so. Was it 3 months ago? No, February is 2 months ago. But we have always May, and it was at the beginning of February. So almost 3 months ago, when I defeated her on level 1. After I haven't really played her after that again. So this practice was really needed, and it was very focused on the big challenges. Like, the other stuff I will kind of get used to again, just fighting her a couple of times, because these situations, she attacks so many times, these situations appear again and again and again. But this Waterfall Dance stuff and the Spirit Phantoms, this is a relatively rare attack. It only happened, I expect it to happen like 3 to maybe 5 times, maybe 6 times in a try, in an actual try. So I need to be ready to dodge Waterfall Dance 6 times, and Phantoms maybe 2 times. I think it won't appear more often than that. And Phantoms only in phase 2. Not sure how to play her in phase 1 though, because there it's predictable when she does Waterfall Dance, and just going back is much safer than doing the close range dodge, because the close range dodge is just so precise. I think I will definitely go without armor against her, because I feel like the rolls are a little bit faster, maybe more. We have more roll distance. That's definitely noticeable. I'm not sure if you have more iframes, maybe. And every iframe is kind of helpful then. When you have such a long fight, fight will take last time I beat her, it took me 9 minutes to beat her. So since we won't get hit, she won't heal. That in the perfect try. So I expect it to be a bit faster than this. And I don't know. It's still a very long fight to not get hit in this particular build and stuff. So, I don't know. We won't use parry, we won't use Bloodhound Step, so that is out of the equation. And that would make, like, Bloodhound Step is really powerful. If you're struggling fighting Malenia, Bloodhound Step is really powerful against her. Because you can also spam it, and I think as long as you have focus points, like the blue bar, you can chain it together, and it's, I think, almost impossible to hit you in between, even if you just press it 5 times in a row. So that makes it kind of powerful, I have to admit. But you get long. I'm not sure how many iframes it has, but quite a few. Like, I think it's almost half a second of invulnerability or something like that. It's really ridiculous. A very strong attack. Yeah, as said, if you watch this here on YouTube, I will link both things, like the practice tool for Elden Ring. It also works, I think, to some degree for Dark Souls and stuff. And how to get the easy and play offline without easy anti-cheat, so that it doesn't get triggered by the Elden Ring practice tool. I'll link you the article from Speed Souls. That's the speedrunner site. Speedrunners use this stuff as well to practice stuff all the time. And that is insanely helpful, a tool like this. I'm very happy that a tool like this exists. Like when we did the actual level 1 playthrough, I didn't use a tool like this to practice, and we just did it the hard way. And it took 20 hours or so. This now will potentially, like, being more focused on these attacks will be much, much faster now. And practice the attacks I need to practice, and just get good at them and avoiding them. It's just, it will be really tough, but I would love to defeat her. Like Mok, I think I almost defeated no damage taken. We only took damage from fire on the ground. He never hit us, so that was possible. I think Horalu also was no damage taken, because he one-shots us with every attack. I think Malikes was no damage taken. So quite a few. Radagon and Elden Beast, I don't know actually. Might be as well, because they also one-shot us with basically every attack. So I don't know, in the playthrough. I can't... So that was the most frustrating fight, I have to admit. Like, Radagon Elden Beast oof, on level 1 without a good stagger weapon is not that much fun. I can spoil that already. Yeah, my voice is slowly getting tired, I have to admit already. As said, I'm still not fully recovered. I just hope it gets better. It's much better today compared to previous days, I have to admit. But I should not overdo it and give my voice some rest, so I can do longer streams then in the future again and return back a little bit to content creation. Maybe I do the Cyberpunk video tomorrow if my voice is better. Like about the path tracing feature and so on. It seems like a lot of people have watched the VOD of the last stream on YouTube, so that's very nice to see. I didn't get no comments and no likes, but I mean, it seems like people are interested at least in the topic. And maybe a more focused video might be interesting for a lot of people. I don't know. So, let me just think. Is there anything I forgot? I don't think so. Yeah, what do we do next? So tomorrow, or today from my perspective, is Thursday. And that's the 27th. And tomorrow comes out the new Star Wars game, Jedi Survivor. We played Fallen Order, and I liked it a lot. It was my game of the year, I think, even when it came out. I really loved that game. And looking forward to Jedi Survivor. I hope it's good. I haven't seen if there should be reviews up already. Let me just maybe look into that. No, it's not reviews up. Wasn't it the 26th or something like that? There it is. Jedi Survivor reviews thread. Okay, so it looks like reviews are so far quite positive. Very curious. Easy Allies had a review. Bradley Ellis, shoutouts to him. He also sometimes watches my Lord of the Rings stuff and is here sometimes on the Twitch channel. He did the review and he basically the conclusion. Maybe I link the Easy Ally review. Where do I get to the review? So yeah, that's his review. Of course, it didn't copy the thing. Just put it here into the chat here already. Yeah, it's it seems like he liked it. And says, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is an excellent sequel that expands upon the strengths of its predecessor and introduces great new ideas. So that's basically what I also expect from the game. Will be interesting to hear some more critical voices, but yeah, it's, I guess. Okay, it seems to be like if you play on potentially 4K or so, it seems like, or it seems to be a VRAM overflowing issue with the game. I hope they fix this day one, but it seems there's a day one patch planned. It seems like you keep the abilities from the previous game, which is very good. Yeah, also is a good hint here in the comment section that if you can get EA Play Pro for $15, or I assume it's also €50 or something, then you get access to all EA games for a month. So then you won't have to pay full price. But I might just buy the game. And there might be some performance issues. I hope they fix this, because performance issues are always unfortunate, I have to admit. But yeah, so far it seems reviews are pretty positive for the most part. Interesting to see. We see what. So yeah, it's looking great, and yeah, we will play this when it comes out finally, officially. I would say before I promise that we start Friday, there seems to be on PC some huge performance issues. If this is not fixed with a day one patch or whatever, maybe I wait a day or two for another patch, and then we play it. It's not like we don't have any games to play, and yeah, I don't plan on making much content on that game. Maybe a little review myself later on, also, I'm not sure. But currently I don't, since I can't record long stuff anyway. Currently, I hope that changes very soon. I don't have much pressure on playing through it fast or anything. I might do a first impressions video of it. That's basically, yeah, so far my plan for that. Very curious. So yeah, if you watch this on YouTube or so, maybe let me know in the comments or so if you looking forward to Jedi Survivor. If you have any tips or, I don't know, cool things you found out about Malenia, also much appreciated. Yeah, but I think we made good progress today. Just remember how often I died or got hit by the Spirit Phantom attack today at the beginning, and how well I dodged it at the end. I should maybe somewhere make like a note. Maybe here in the Malenia part of my notes for the level 1 run. Dodge Spirit Phantoms to the left. Or first left, or others right. Dodge 3 decides how you dodge 4 and 5. Which you have to iframe both if you dodge to the right. Dodging to the left avoids dodging Spirit 5 if you have the distance. a lot of typos in this, but let's say if you have a mid-distance. Very close, you I think still get hit by both. But yeah, notes like these are very important. Waterfall dance is tough. I wrote, that is true. You can let go of running while circling at some point, something like that. So that's basically what we learned today, compressed into a few sentences. Very helpful to just write this down so we don't forget it. That's very important. I always wanted to make like a full Malenia guide, but it's just too much work. She has too many attacks. It's just too much, like doing a guide in the quality of, let's say, a Nameless King guide I made, even the media guide, or for example the what is the other guy I made, the Fume Knight from Dark Souls 2. I also made a very detailed guide about him. I think she has just too many attacks with too much detail. Like I talked 12 minutes just about Waterfall Dance in my little how to dodge that attack. Maybe I should make a little guide for the Spirit Phantoms as well while we are at it. Would be interesting, I guess, for the gaming channel. And those are usually the videos that get clicked most on my channel, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's our learning for today. And yeah, I have to see how much I like Jedi Survivor. I definitely want to return also to the very relaxing and fun game called Satisfactory. The problem is a bit that this year is like insane when it comes to video games. Like when like in May 12th of May already, which is not that far away, Tears of the Kingdom comes out. And I would like to play this here on stream as well. I have a Switch, so we can play it here. I will play it with a PlayStation 4 or 5 controller, which is kind of funny. But that's what I plan. And because I have a thing for the good old Switch to get my controller going there. Because I really like the PlayStation controller. It's like my favorite controller. Especially the PlayStation 5 controller I like to use a lot. But since I have relatively small hands, I kind of like also the PlayStation 4 controller and the previous before. Like the Xbox controller always feels a bit too big for my hands. But that's personal preference. I think it's also a good controller, don't get me wrong, but currently that's my preference. However, yeah, I prefer that over the classic Switch controls, especially in docking station. And even though the Switch Pro controller is not bad, I just like the PlayStation more, and there's like a little USB stick for the Switch you can put in, and then you can use any controller you want, which is pretty cool, I think. It's a really cool feature. So that we will play like Tears of the King. Not sure how long it will take. It's a big game, I assume. But that might be a lot of fun. I know Breath of the Wild, I've played it a bit like quite some time ago. So I know that already, but potentially have forgotten a lot. And that comes out in May. And then in June, Diablo 4 and Street Fighter 6 is coming out. So that's also something I'm looking forward. I don't know when, like there's not enough time this year to play everything. This year is absolutely insane for me personally. Like there's so many games coming out. Like we still have to do the Resident Evil sub 5 hours professional run to get S+ on professional. That will be tough and eat a bit of time still. Currently our run is at chapter 3, I think, so we are very good in the time, but that will eat quite a bit of time. Excuse me. will use quite a bit of time as well. So there's that. And then later in August or something, Baldur's Gate comes out. Then the Gollum game comes out. After Zelda, the Gollum game comes out. That is a thing I need to cover on my YouTube channel. I also want to cover. I hope it's good. I'm a bit worried, but it could be decent. And yeah, I don't know. We will see how well it turns out. That might be very interesting. So a lot of stuff coming out this year, and yeah, it's absolutely insane. But looking forward to Jedi Survivor, which I think will be pretty good. I mean, when it comes to computer problems with Jedi Survivor, just to add to this, I assume when Nvidia updates the drivers, it might also solve some issues. But of course, it would be great if it works out. It's very unfortunate to read that PC version might be very problematic. It's never great. Okay, chat. Is there anything you want to suggest or to know? Let me know here in chat or in comments on Discord. That is it. My voice is slowly losing it. So I will definitely call it a day now. Or the long day as well. But as said, I'm very happy with the practicing results today. Also need to update here my little thing. Yeah, so that was very nice, I have to admit. We made good that I decided to try out this tool because it makes practicing these two attacks just a million times easier. So as said, for all the people wondering where it is, I will link it in the YouTube video description. Those links will be up in not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, whatever that is. So at the 28th, something like this video will be on YouTube available. You can watch the VOD, of course, here also on Twitch. But if you prefer YouTube to watch VODs, then I'll upload that unedited for the most part there as well. Might not be that interesting to see me dodging the same attacks for like 3 hours, but yeah, that's what it takes to defeat Malenia, no damage taken. I really need the practice, and there's some more practice I need to do. Will be a tough challenge. Really. Like, just beating her on level 1 is already tough. Beating her level 1, no damage taken, very tough. But yeah, enough talking. I'm repeating myself too much here. And I'm also kind of done for today. So again, thank you all for watching. And shoutouts to Bipsuda for being always active in chat, and for especially his invaluable hints when it comes to Resident Evil 4 Remake and getting fast through that game. Then also, of course, to all the people subscribed to this channel and following and stuff like that. Much, much appreciated. I would say have a fantastic rest of the day. And see you people next time. Goodbye.